Hey everybody, welcome back. Shock Talking is here with Gretchen.
I'm Camille.
And you know what? We are running solo. Yes, friends, we are.
Again.
You know what? We're figuring shit out. Here's
smart.
Camille. Camille is like, I'll Google that.
I'll just figure it out.
So we're running camera without Todd.
And sound.
And sound.
We are ingenious. Let me just tell you, I like to discover things for myself. I like gadgets too.
That we know. But I will tell you one thing we have not figured out, those twinkling lights behind us.
Sorry about that.
Who decided, and this goes for Christmas trees and any Christmas light at this moment, who decided that maybe twinkling is an option? Would you like it spastic, crazy, the point that it makes you have bad dreams? Or would you like it slow and methodical, where all of a sudden you've got a blastering headache? Right now, we would like them to be calm and not blink at all.
But maybe they're really mirroring our mood. We're a little radical today. We're going to be a little radical today.
We are on a tangent, friends.
Well, we're just talking about what do we really want to talk about?
Well, I want to talk about a GoFundMe account. I would like to create my own GoFundMe account so I can get wardrobe that actually looks good on camera and not blend in with the background. I don't have that now, friends. I don't. Because my wardrobe consists of workout clothes, and I don't think you really want to see that.
Well, I think some men would like to see that.
We're not going to do a GoFundMe. But you know what? I do want to talk about bras. You always talk about a penis. I always talk about bras.
I know, you are a boob girl.
I've got a thing with boobies, and here's why I want to go here.
Okay.
When I was in a lengthy relationship that involved children.
Yeah. Okay. I'm with you there.
I was allowed to get one bra a year. And that bra had to be white, and it had to be approved. And it was a functional thing. Now, I always talk about how heavy my cha-chas are.
You do.
So I actually, man, I wear 24/7 because
they hurt.
Yeah, so
my saggy skin hurt kind of thing.
Oh yeah. Oh. You know what? Remember National Geographic that would come out once a year with the women of Africa or whatever.
All natural.
That was me.
Yep.
In a white skin version, that was me. No, but so my one bra a year meant I slept. It was 24 hours other than a shower. I was in it, and you know the elasticity of bras are not meant to last more than 3 weeks. Here's. Do
you have underwire?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, because you got to hold them up.
And the double wide straps.
It hurts.
You know, women, don't ever buy a bra that does not have an adjustable, like where you can, if it's got elastic.
Yeah.
If it's elastic, no.
Well, if you got a heavy cha-cha,
tsunamis are happening.
That's right.
Here's the deal.
Tsunami.
Here's the deal. So. When I broke free and decided to be single, and we talked about this before, I went right down to Victoria's Secret and I bought 3 colors.
Yep.
They weren't necessarily sexy. They were just colors. They were colors, and there was more than one. And the little 12-year-old working behind the counter was like, "Oh, who are these for?" And I go, "They're for me."
Wow.
They're for me. But now I'm super sensitive when I feel like a bra is running its course and maybe it needs to be buried. I'm like, oh, time for a new bra.
Because the hurt begins. Is that it?
I'm feeling, I just remember my granny when she would wear a sweater and it was like flat.
Oh, the ball and sock
then
theory.
Booby down here.
Yeah, I'm ball and sock.
Am I looking that way? I'm feeling maybe I'm that way.
You're not.
So I'm always hiking them up.
Yeah.
I mean, my strap in the back is literally around my neck because I just heist these babies up.
Yeah.
Have you?
Well, and mine come off the shoulder, so I'll put mine back off the shoulder. For some reason, mine tend to maybe wander out that way. Yours are hanging, mine are walking.
I'm gonna go out to recess. Yeah. So I sleep in a bra. I sleep in a bra that is not. It's not a pretty. Listen, I'm single. I sleep alone with my 2 dogs. Don't judge. And I wake up. We've talked about this. I wake up. And you know what? My cha-chas have just like become one. It's like a moob, man. It is one. I'm laying on my side and they are just reunited and it feels so good. They are all together and I wake up and I go, they hurt. They hurt.
No, so they're not staying apart. No. Is there a reciprocator for a chest?
I'm going to put a big old rod
Do you know
I'm gonna
what this
duct tape. I'm gonna get my
is?
duct tape out. I'm gonna put a big old rod that separates the cha-chas, so no matter what angle I'm at, remember, I'm single and I sleep alone.
We need a deprecator for bras.
So until I find me a significant other, I will sleep with a bra.
See, I just can't.
How come?
It hurts. I mean, these underwires are hurting me. It's like,
Really?
yeah, I can't sleep with a bra on.
Like I would sleep with a sports bra on.
Okay, I could do that.
I mean, I have done that
But
before.
to me, it still makes my moob. I mean, I still have one boob.
Oh,
you know,
listen. You
I'm
go
a
to the
side
gym.
sleeper.
Here's the deal with sports bras.
They don't work.
Hello. They look great on people that are like an A.
Yeah, but if you're a C or bigger, forget it.
But when you have ginormo cha-chas like we do,
Yeah.
you put on a sports bra and it is like a stack of tortillas. It is just like that. It is one
Flat. No,
wide,
it's
flat tortilla.
and that hurts.
And then you get spillage coming out your armpit.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Mine kind of go to the side.
No.
Mine
No,
are.
let me. Okay, I'm good.
Okay,
I'm
good.
back. I'm good.
Well, the wires underneath the bra, like the wires tend to slide up and slide out.
Have you ever had one poke
me.
through
Yes,
and it gets
yes.
away from the seam, and then all of a sudden, like literally,
cutting through your skin.
you've got surgery going on.
I know. Yeah, or it sticks to the boob. It's like, you need a new bra.
You know what? But I don't understand. I don't understand why do they make bras that are, say, in a D cup or more
Or an F.
without an underwire?
How do they do that?
Why?
I have wore bras, God, I'm not going to tell you how many years. I don't think I've ever not had underwire on my bra. Ever.
You should always have
In
an
my
underwire.
teeny years, even.
You should, you know those really pretty little bralettes with the lace.
Yeah,
and
they're
they're
pretty.
also pretty, and and I just
Not
go,
pretty.
no. You know what? When you have the milk jugs, it doesn't work. They don't work. First of all, I hate, and maybe it's a mental thing, and I'm here for therapy, but I hate the hangy downer, droopy boob look.
Oh, yeah, I do too. And my grandma had it too. But, she didn't care. But I care.
Well, we're not grandmas, and I know, but here's what I want to do.
I'm avoiding that word. I don't want to be called grandma. Is that weird? Do not call me grandma.
I'm at the age that I have a 23-year-old, almost 24-year-old daughter.
You could be.
I could.
Well,
you could too.
Oh, don't say that.
No.
I won't be I'll be something else.
Neil's in denial.
I'm in.
She got a
I'm
26-year-old
saying,
boy.
Shut up.
This can happen. You know what? Remember that show, What Not to Wear? I want you and I to be what bra not to wear. And we want to run up to strangers in the mall and be like, come with me. We're going to fix that. We're going to fix that right now.
A really good fitting bra.
Yes.
They're bra fitters. There are people
We
that
could be
work
like
at
the
the
bra
mall.
whisperers.
Well, and because we can look and see, that's just.
I don't know how to fit a bra. I'm
Yeah.
not even going to go there. So y'all don't email me wanting me to fit. I'm just going to look at you and go, they're long. They're long. Do they not
holding
hurt?
you up.
Right here. They're long. We've been going on for about 10 minutes on boobies.
Well, you're into boobies.
I gotta
It's
talk
your
about
thing.
I got to talk about it. And here's the deal. I have a whole drawer full of really pretty bras, but I
don't wear them.
You know what? If they itch me in
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
iota, it goes back to childhood. I remember like tights, anything with lace that would itch, and
You
I'm
won't
just
do
like, ugh. I will do it for the cause. But if it's just me in everyday life,
My favorite are the bras that just fit the first half of the boob. It's like.
wait, what's the first half?
Well, I mean, like from the nipple in about halfway in. Okay, like there's bras. I know, and then
Wait,
you
what?
well, they're so small. Like I will go to try and fit like a Victoria's Secret or something. They don't make them for plus size girls. No, they do not.
Oh, you're
So-
saying you wish.
I wish
those
they did.
pretty-
Because the pretty ones fit me from the nipple about halfway
Yes.
in on the boob.
Here's the problem.
And then
yes,
I don't know.
I'm on a roll. Go ahead.
I'm just saying. I mean, it looks ridiculous. Because it's just like they're like pasties with straps.
You know what? Here's the deal.
Oh man.
Victoria's Secret models are like an A-B cup.
I know
So
it.
if you noticed, almost everything in their line is meant to push and shove and get
Right.
bigger. Hello, bombshell.
We don't need bigger. We don't.
But when you have a bra that's super pretty and sexy, and by the way, it cuts off so you have your peekaboo hanging out the top. Men may like that, but women are like,
No,
wait,
you
that
don't.
doesn't look right.
Well, because when you're walking, there is a jiggle happening.
That's the
It's just a
tsunami.
constant-
That's
yeah,
what we're talking. You know what? I got a hair. You ever had a hair on your lip?
Yes.
Ooh,
You got
there
it.
it is. It's
You got
my
it.
dang dog hair. That's
Ooh.
disgusting.
You need some tape. We gotta get some hairy tape.
You know, I'm going to skip over to this subject because I can't.
Keep talking. Stay on the
My
good subject.
sweet daughter
No more
got a
bouncing.
dog, a puppy.
Good, cute. Oh my God, so
Well,
cute.
Okay.
We love him.
Jesus made him cute, but I'm just going to tell y'all.
He's a puppy. You know
He's
puppies
a big dog that sheds.
Oh.
And I'm literally like, I feel like I have secondhand smoke, only it's secondhand hair. In my lungs, throughout my house, in my bed.
See, I can't have an animal in my bed. I mean, in a way, but not
I
an
don't
animal.
ask for it, but
They
you know
come in,
what?
they just jump on the bed.
And the thing about Gus, like he is dead weight, and he does, you know, he's not fine with just laying, you
Next
know.
to you, yeah.
No, he's got to have something hanging on you that's dead weight, and you're like, dog, like I don't have any more covers. I got a draft hanging over here because your body weight has just pulled all those covers over here.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, good. I don't sleep with dogs, so I just cannot do it.
Remember, you got a husband.
I cannot do
You
it.
got a husband.
No one is in the bed.
Are we done with boobies?
Well, yeah, I'd like, I think women have, women need to make bras. I'm just saying. They know what they're doing. They know how to make them fit. So that's all I'll say.
I know.
And bra fitters, God bless you. God bless you.
I would like,
For real.
first of all, I'd like for somebody else to figure out a new way of a strapless bra.
Well, instead of the bar and then the cincher thing. Now look, there has some really good reviews on that kind of bra, by the way.
But those people are like a 12-year-old
It makes a
size.
boob again. One big boob right here.
Well,
That don't work for me either.
No, because there's they don't need to hold anything up.
No.
They're just squishing together.
No.
Do you know what would happen if our boobies did that? We're talking about the ones that are like the tape-on ones and you just cinch them and boom, here you go.
Yeah, but that don't work.
No,
No,
y'all. It
no.
does not work that way. What happens is it goes, it dips down.
They
We
do.
have a
They
squishy moob on the stomach.
Well, you have to have a strap around your neck.
So when you go
Thank
buy,
God for necks.
here's the
Holding
issue.
your boobs
Here's
up.
the issue. When you go buy a strapless bra and you try it on for 2.7 seconds, and you're like, this is great. It is meant to it's like Satan. It's going to inch its way down. I mean, I challenge you to wear a strapless bra without ever going like that. It's not going to happen. It will never happen unless you're an A, maybe pushing B.
Yeah. Anything bigger than a C, you're in trouble.
No, and here's the deal. Like, I'm not comfortable wearing a sundress without a bra, but I hate strapless bras. And I think it's really tacky when girls or women wear a bra with a clear strap. I see it.
Yeah.
It's shiny. Your
But-
skin is not shiny, and I see it.
That's because they know they don't have the support. They're having the same problem we are. That's why
They
they get
literally-
Yeah.
Support. What is support? Support means we uplift. We need a better idea. If any of y'all have a better idea for a strapless bra that doesn't involve duct tape, we would like to know.
We'd like to have.
We would like to know. You know, the holidays, Christmas is coming up. Like, I'm now all of a sudden going, hang on, I need to go get my ham, like today.
Oh yeah, you do.
I do. I should have got it
you
last
should be getting your
week.
groceries no later than tonight, or you're not going to get what you want.
I know.
Harmon's going to be sold
Maybe
out.
we're going to have frozen pizza for Christmas.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Hey guys, guess what we're doing? You can have whatever soda you want. We're having pizza.
Pepperoni.
I know. No, I said to my daughter, I took my daughter, we went to, this is what cracks me up. You know when your kids are out of school and they go, what are we doing today?
Yeah, because you're supposed to entertain me.
And I go, oh, because I don't have a job.
We're cleaning the house.
Yeah, I know. I love
We're
to
gonna
throw
clean
that
our
out.
garage.
When you first get up, here's what I want you to do.
Yeah, we have a checklist.
No, I wasn't that way. I said, okay,
I
let's go
spoiled my
out.
kids rotten too. I know.
Let's go out to, let's go see the Christmas stuff at Gardner Village. It's a place here in
It's
Utah.
cute.
And let's go have lunch. So we did, and we had a great time and all. And so we started talking about what we want to eat on Sunday for Christmas Eve. And she goes, you know what I love, Mom? I love cheese boards. And I go, when's the last time you had a cheese board? What's actually on a cheese board, Adeline? And she goes, well, I think there's like fancy meat at one end. Yeah, maybe.
She wants a cheese ball and she wants like a tray.
She does. She wants a
Okay.
tray of cheese and crackers. And
Okay.
I go, okay.
Okay.
Like, I could live on appetizers.
Yeah. I could too.
I could. It doesn't mean I have a small amount of appetizers. It could be we've had chips and salsa together.
Chips and salsa.
We've had baskets.
Oh my gosh.
Baskets. Chili knows us.
We love. Oh, they're thin. They're crisp. They're,
They're so
good.
good. When I die, will you have those at my funeral?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I will.
All of y'all are invited, by the way.
Chips salsa.
Margaritas and chips and salsa. It's on Camille. Come on out.
Come on down.
No, so Christmas Eve, you have the big meal on Christmas Eve, at least in our family we do, and then Christmas Day. And it's funny because we're talking about the menu, and, nobody's good with just like maybe one dessert. Why is it that we have to make
They
like
want
an
to feast
assortment?
because they want to binge. People binge on the holidays. The diet industry is on hold.
Oh, January is
it's
nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the gym in January.
They sell the most memberships in January to the gym than probably any other month on the year.
I know.
I would imagine.
I know. No,
I'm not going, but I would imagine.
No, I did. I took a picture last year. Every treadmill was taken in January. Come February, they were all empty.
I believe that because people
Right.
get their New Year's resolutions going. I got a problem with gyms. It is the germ thing. I know. I mean, I got a treadmill.
You can't think about it. You just can't. You just
I'd
can't
have to
think
rub the
about
glove
it.
up, and then
Camille's like,
I'm like,
I'm going in. Put the weights on me. I'm going in.
I know.
There have been some. Can I tell you? Ooh.
There
was a guy yesterday. Now I'm on one of those machines that has like several different stations all in one.
and you sit your ass on someone else's sweaty, swassy seat.
Well, you're technically supposed to wipe that shit off.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
sometimes
They
I
don't
have-
do it, yeah.
There's a guy right neck. I mean, he's part of it, right? And he's lifting such heavy weight
So he's sweating.
that he lets it slam when he's done. Boom!
Ooh.
Right?
Kinda
and
scares you.
the rest of us have, music on. We're paying attention
can
to what
hear it,
we're
though.
doing. Scared the shit out of us.
Oh my hell!
He kept doing it over and over and over again. Then he moves to another one, and finally I look at him and I go, "Really? Like if it's that heavy, you can't put it down. Perhaps you need to lighten your load."
Yeah, just do more reps. Lighter weight.
You know
more
what?
reps.
And he was like this tall, I mean, he was huge and stuff. And I'm just looking at him going, no one here is impressed by the fact that you literally let them go
Drop.
and they drop for 5 feet
Well,
and
that
slam.
hurts the machine, doesn't
Yes.
it? Yeah.
There's some gym etiquette that just needs to be. When you sign up for a membership, I think there needs to be like
They need to training.
like a 3-week course.
Yeah, on gym etiquette. And first thing is sanitation. Like if you sweat, if your ass sweats when you sit
and
on
we
that
know it
thing,
does.
you best be wiping that down after.
We know it does. And here's the deal. Go back and it's like a buffet. It's like a buffet of the little towelettes. Go back and
Go get 'em.
We've talked about this before. Don't take one
Take
and
3.
use it and use it and use it again, because guess what? You are just smearing around
the germs.
your swass
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
for the
Yeah.
next person to come and have to.
It is my pet peeve. It's like, when they have that spray stuff or whatever, or they just have a little wipe. You need to wipe the whole thing down. Get it wet.
My son used to work at a gym.
Spray, so it's wet, and then clean it. That cleans it.
And that's not happening though.
I
We're talking
know,
a gym.
but this is why I got a
So,
problem with gyms.
My son that used to work at a gym,
Yeah.
big gym here, I said to him, "Do y'all ever wipe down the yoga mats?" He goes, "Never."
And they smell. You can tell they smell.
You're thinking you are laying.
You must have a really good immune system, Sugar, because you go to that gym every day and you don't get sick.
I don't.
But I have my
But I
history.
go home and scald myself.
I would have to. My history is I would work out at the gym and I would be sick. And I'm cleaning, you know. I do think that's where a lot of germs are.
So moral of the story is don't think about it.
Okay, well, or get your own.
You
home
know,
gym
if
like
you
I
see
do.
Camille in a hazmat suit at the gym, just know why.
You can laugh your
We're
ass
talking
off at
about
me.
it.
I don't care.
No, gym etiquette, and then I think the men, I don't hear women do this, so it doesn't mean it doesn't happen, but I've not heard women do the grunting that is happening while they're lifting weights.
Women or men?
Men.
Men.
Again, sugar pie, if it's that heavy and you are going to blow a kidney trying to lift it, maybe rethink it.
Or have a spotter.
When I've got, when I've got Metallica banging in my ear and I can hear you grunting over that,
That's loud.
I'm like, oh.
You listen to Metallica?
I have to, I listen to
You heavy metal it?
I listen
Angry.
to some angry music when I'm at the gym.
Where it helps.
The Carpenters don't work.
Now, well, and that dates you. That's pretty old.
I don't know who they are, but
actually.
somebody told me about them the other day.
Oh, yeah. Karen Carpenter. Yeah.
All right.
Well, how long are we going here?
Who cares?
I can't tell.
Because now we're going to talk about something that y'all want to know about. We're going
Men should listen up.
Men, you need, and women, if you want to sit back in your living room and give a hallelujah, amen, I'm so glad y'all are finally talking about this. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You know, men tend to think that they have it all figured out as far as what women like.
Are we talking in the bedroom? We're talking sexual. Talking sexual. Yeah. Okay. And we actually want to train y'all really what it's all about. I mean, I do couple counseling all day long, so having sex conversations is not new to me.
Right.
And if she's not climaxing, if she's not having an orgasm, there's something wrong here. So it can't just be about you. And most women do not have vagina orgasms. They need clitoral stimulation. Did you know that?
Keep going.
So
Are you taking notes?
In the 90 percentile, women do not climax without clitoral stimulation.
So why is it that women fake?
Honestly, look, it's the guys are heated, they're passionate, they're all about it, and it's hard to say slow down, let's have a little patience. You know, younger men especially, you know, and they just want to get after it, you know. But women aren't going to climax because you're having sex with her. Okay, your member's inside of her. That's not going to give her an orgasm. Now, if she's lubricated, and I hope she is, because that says something that she's getting turned on. But the whole analogy of women are like crock pots or men are microwave ovens is true. The longer the sex goes on, the warmer she's going to get. And about 20 to 25 minutes in, she's warmed up, and you're done. Men usually take about 11 minutes. That's a study. So
That's a problem.
So you want to know why she fakes it? So that he feels good about himself? I'm serious. I mean,
Or to get it over with.
Well, to get over it because, and here's the thing, and this is where women, look, train your men how to touch you, how to make love to you, how to, do it for you, how to make you come, because if you don't, it's going to be something that you resent him for your whole marriage. I'll tell you a story.
I know, but if you think about it, if a man thinks he's doing it because she's
never
faking
trained
it,
him, right?
She's not happy, and then he's going to be
That's
like,
her fault.
"Boom," like what? Thinking, because he's thinking all along, like, oh, I'm doing it for her.
I had a 70-year-old woman, and she hated her husband. He was dying. Okay, this is true story. She's in her early 70s, and her husband's dying of cancer. And he wants to cuddle, he wants to make love, he wants to give her everything he can before he passes. The last thing she wants is sex. And I said, why would you rip him off like that? What is that about? Wow. This is his way of saying I love you. She has never, and I mean the word never, she's never climaxed with him, ever. But she has faked it every time. Every stinking time. And they've been married, they're in their 70s, they got married when they were in 18, 19. Can you imagine living that lie like that? You know what I said to her? You need to clean this up before he dies. She was, oh no, I can't hurt him like that. I says, you're hurting yourself. You're going to tell the truth. And she did. I mean, it was a gut wrencher for him, just for him to realize, no wonder you don't want to have sex. You weren't having a good time.
Right.
But he'd never been trained by her. Women have to train their men. Every woman's different, y'all. What works for her or me doesn't work for someone else. So some women like
which is why, men, we're saying there's not a 101 book on this.
Well, there's lots of books, but
taking time to know your partner.
That's it.
Like really, I mean, don't think about yourself. Think about and listen to and communicate, right?
Well, yeah. Even if the lights are off, you guys would talk about sex. It's the reason you're going to get married. I mean, what do you do with your partner you don't do with anybody else? Usually sex. That's why you kind of get married, is you have that chemistry. Well, you need to have it. That's why I think people have problems too. But usually the man's faster than the woman. That's just because they're built that way, you know. But women take about 20 minutes just to get warmed up. So a guy's got to go 2 times maybe. I mean, or he doesn't finish until she does.
Right.
I mean, that's kind of my theory with my couples is you make sure she's having a good time before you finish. Because if you don't, she's going to resent the crap out of you, and it's not going to happen more than once a week.
You're not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've talked about this before, but here's my theory, especially when you live in a very religious environment.
Yeah, we do.
When people teach
taboo.
their children, it's bad. it's a bad
Don't
bad
touch
thing.
yourself.
It's bad. Everything
Yeah.
about sex is bad.
Yeah.
Then they reach a certain age and they go, hurry up and get married so
Yeah.
you don't mess up.
And
well, no one's ever
have babies.
talked to them about men and women
Mm-hmm.
and getting to none of that. So all a guy knows is
Stick in the hole.
here's what I'm supposed to do.
That's it. Where's
And
the
the
hole?
women go, well, hang on, that hurt, and I don't like that. And so that starts their whole marriage.
Well, look,
he
you
wants
gotta-
more, she can't stand it, then they...
And look, if the guy's just going to go straight for the hole, here's the problem. The bases, that was a probably analogy for men. You get to first base, you're holding her hand, you're kissing her, second base, third base, fourth base, and home run. But that takes time,
By
like
the
a
way,
crock pot.
fourth base is the home run.
Fourth base. She would know.
New!
She knows.
New to baseball right now. We've added another base.
But whatever. So they ain't listening to that. They just want to know how.
They're like, huh?
They're just saying, how do I
Write
make her
that
come?
down,
then?
fourth base.
How do you make her come, Camille? I'll tell you how to make her come. Look, so you have to slow down the thing. And you know what? Women need to relax to have an orgasm. They're not like men. Men can be, racing a car and jumping out of that and having sex, and they're just fine. Women take time to have to calm down, get in receiver mode, get in, let herself have pleasure mode. A lot of women need to have some relaxation before. Now, some women like a glass of wine. It helps get her in the mood because it takes her out of her head. But this is the most vulnerable place ever for a female to be on her back, spread eagle, and that's when she's actually trusting that man. She's surrendered to her man.
What do you say? What's the advice for people that say have small children? And by the time
Get
the
up
children
early.
are in bed, she's exhausted, or you know what I'm saying? I mean, life gets hard when you have children.
If you do it right and she's exhausted, great. Then just make her feel good. It doesn't have to take more than 35 minutes. It doesn't have to. It can take 20 minutes if you know what you're doing. But he's got to get her wet. He's got to make sure she's lubricated because if he just sticks it in, it's going to hurt because it's not lubricated and it's not got the blood flow yet. Women have 3 holes. I mean, this is common. I can't believe. Again, I'm not making anybody wrong, but I can't believe how women are not trained on their body. They have 3 holes. They have the urethra at the very top. If you think of a hood, the very top is the urethra. The clitoris is right beneath that. And then they have the vagina, and then they have the anus. Okay, women, I can't believe how many women think that they urinate through their vagina. They don't. They urinate through the urethra, the top little hole. So, men, you should know that too. There's no urine going to come out of that vagina on you. Just saying. Men, though, have their member, and they do urinate through the same hole that the sperm comes out of.
Right.
So, I think that's where they get that idea. They have 2 holes. We have 3.
Right.
So, and when you're working a vagina, when you're working a clitoris, 1 o'clock. That's the magic number. So straight up is 12, 11 o'clock, or 1 o'clock. Not usually right on. It's painful that way. So if you're going to be manipulating the clitoris, you want to do it just right or left of the top
And
of the
don't
clitoris.
start a fire.
Don't start. What does that mean?
That means you're in the same spot for a good 20 minutes. Don't start a fire.
That was good.
Right.
I didn't know you mean it.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you want to move around a little bit. Well, and again, it depends on the woman. Some women want a fire started, I guess. But like that's the one spot they like. That's it. That rub that part. That's it. Maybe they like their nipples rubbed. Maybe they don't. But you need to be asking these questions. Now, what
Right.
do you want to know?
And women, you need to be honest.
Oh, that was good. We're so good. Look at that.
You know what, too? Now, here's a little advice for you guys. Don't do nice things for your woman because you want sex, because she is smart and she will pick up on that. So don't manipulate her by doing the dishes or helping out with the kids or doing this.
Just to get some.
Just to get sex, because she'll figure it out and she'll feel used.
Well, now, and if you're going to do that, because that to me is a little bit of foreplay. Okay, but tell the truth about it. Mm-hmm. Look, I want to help you out. I want to keep helping you out because I want to make love to you later, and I want to get this done quicker so we can go to bed. You need to be honest about that. But foreplay truly is him caring for her. What's going to make her happy? What does she need help with? When women are in work mode and you guys come over and try and kiss on us or grab our boobs or something, it's annoying. It's like, I'm in work mode here,
Yeah.
Don't walk in my office and, say your balls hurt or something.
When you have small children and stuff, it's like, okay, moms think in mom mode most of the day.
Not sex mode. When she's in mom mode, that's not sex
right.
mode.
And that means when you're in the home with her, right, and children are awake or she's fixing dinner or whatever, I'm so sorry. She's not thinking about you and not thinking about that. She's thinking about caring for her family.
And it's women quickies. Look, quickies don't please her. Quickies, she's usually not going to climax on a quickie.
No, she's just getting it over with.
She's helping you out because you won't leave her alone. That's how that goes. Now, once in a while that's great, but you best be making it up to her. And that means 30 minutes working on her body. That might be a back rub. What are you going to do?
Or leave her alone.
Let her
just
sleep.
leave her alone.
Let her sleep.
Right.
But the truth is, men need to realize that they have to get her in the mood. Women are not instant hard on. Okay, like a guy, you're an instant hard on. You have thoughts, they go right there, you go. Women don't do that. They need to be worked on a little bit, massaged, kissed, talked to nicely, whatever turns your woman on. And women, hopefully you're honest enough to tell your man that. But women are not, and that's the difference with us. The men don't want to hear that, but that's the truth. We are not thinking about sex as much as you do. We're just not. Now, you can get us to by working on it, and it's so great, we want to do it again. So, but how do you make it great? You got to figure out how to make her climax, and she's not going to usually climax with your penis inside her vagina. You got to work her clitoris. That's the truth. So if you don't know how to do that, she better show you how. Right?
Or call Camille. Just kidding. She's married.
Now
Just
we're
kidding.
going to talk about a sensitive subject here
Wait,
too.
before we go there, though, I want to address this.
Okay, address
This
it.
is going to be a big one. Y'all need to probably go take a potty break.
No, this is good.
But here's what I want to talk about too. Men love. We talk about this visually. Like men love to see women visually, and the whole lingerie thing, really is for men.
Yeah.
But here's the warning. You need to make sure, no matter what size your woman is,
Yep.
that you help her feel beautiful.
Yep.
No matter what. No matter what. So, in other words, if you make comments about girls that are a lot
women.
younger, or their bodies are in a different shape,
Yeah.
you make those kind of comments, guess what that does to her mind? She goes, I'm
He
not
don't
good
want
enough.
me. He doesn't want me.
So when I wear that shit, or when I'm around him, he's thinking about whoever. Okay,
Right.
You need to take the time to make sure if she feels like you think she's the sexiest, most beautiful woman he's ever laid his eyes on.
She's doing it for you.
She will perform.
That's right.
Because she feels safe.
Yeah.
It's all about safety.
And being vulnerable. Well, and I think men that look at porn a lot, and women do too. Let's not, just say it's all men, but men that look at porn a lot, you start looking at women like they're parts, and you kind of forget their face or their feelings or their emotions, or when they're talking, you kind of in your head go, when is she going to shut up so I can fuck her? I mean, that's kind of what men do. They're not really with that person; they're with the body part. So that's what objectifying really means: is that you're not seeing her as a whole human being. You're just seeing her as something that's going to gratify you.
Right.
Now, women, we're smart. We know when that's happening, and that's what's offensive to us. It's like, excuse me, my head's up here, or you can just feel those eyes on the back of your ass, So you want to consider that it's an emotional connection too, and a spiritual connection. If you really, really connect with your female and she feels validated by you, there's not anything that she wouldn't do to make you happy.
Right.
That's the truth, right?
Because again, it goes back to that security.
Yes.
Women are not about an orgasm. Like that's not the goal for a woman. Really,
It's to be cherished.
It's especially if you're in a relationship or you're married or you just have your one partner. It's really all about like, am I in the thought? Am I in the heart? Well, after the bedroom is gone.
Do you love me? That's
Right.
the most important thing is he loves me, therefore I'll allow him in this sacred space with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and women aren't typically whoring around. They just
No.
don't.
Because we really, intrinsically women, we know the value of who we are.
Right.
We know the value of what God created.
Right.
And when that's why like all the sexual allegations and stuff are coming out now, because women are finally feeling like it's a safe place to say, I don't appreciate what has
Objectification.
happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have any respect for me. And I think men have gotten into a habit.
Well,
Like, they're not
this is
even
where the
thinking of it,
porn
just-
hasn't helped. Okay,
Yeah.
this is where I think people,
Yeah.
they start looking at people as, a fuckable object. It's like, no, I'm a person. I'm not just something you're going to just have pleasure with.
Right.
But there has to be a relationship. There needs to be some sort of relating, communication, listening, but not just ogling and getting
Right.
turned on in your brain and thinking, oh, she's there with me. Probably not, guys. Probably not. That's just not how we're made.
And
Now,
I think, women, if you ever feel like you're just a blow-up doll,
Right.
You need to talk about, I mean, you've got an issue because he's
How often do you wanna-
definitely using
Yeah.
you.
Well, yeah. How often do you want to be that? Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Because I would imagine, and you're a therapist, when women have affairs, it's not because they want to have sex.
It's usually because their man doesn't listen to them. And I'll tell you the number one reason people have affairs is revenge. That's just the truth, okay? Mean. It's horrible. It's a harmful, hurtful thing. But typically people have affairs for revenge,
Wow.
right? But women do have affairs more for an emotional connection because it's a friend that listens to them. And, men hate
And
to hear
again,
that.
it's security.
It's some sort of emotional security.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
They
So
feel valued by her. It might be bullshit. He might just have a good line of bullshit to get laid. By the way, that's how men are raised. How do you get pussy? Okay, how do you chase? They chase women, and they have a good string of bullshit, and that's how they get laid. And they're taught this by men. That's the tradition, by the way.
Right.
Crazy.
And again,
but it's
we're
true.
talking about locker room talk.
Well, and that's why it's been so accepted is, well, that's just how guys are.
That's how guys are.
And I kind of think that that's in a way true, but we are into the year 2018 in a few days, and I do think there's going to have to be some sort of balance. The scales have to balance.
They do.
Yeah. Men are still going to be sexual. They're still going to have more sex thoughts than women. All that's real. It's a matter of making sure your partner's on the same page with you at the same time. That's what's missing is some sort of arrangement or, yeah, I'm here too.
Because
They don't ask.
when people break up or they have a divorce or something like that, I mean, you as a counselor, you know that most people will go out and look for a sexual partner. They don't want a relationship. They just want to know I'm still, like, people still
Desirable.
desire me, or I still have it, or I'm not atrocious like
Yeah.
my ex thought I was, men or women,
Rejected,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, and so you get that where, a lot of people, that's kind of a rampant thing. You can just tell they're really needing that validation.
That's right.
And I'll just tell you guys, women overall, because we are not porn stars.
No.
And the mindset of a porn star, and when you watch that, is they love it, like they just love sex.
Well, they're getting paid.
Yeah, they're
They're getting paid for
acting,
that, that's
just so
right.
you know, and those guys are having to take probably some kind of meds to help make it
They're
last.
acting
right?
too. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
If a woman knows that you generally love her, like
Yeah.
you are in love with her,
And she does it for
everything
you.
about
It
her,
gets you going.
regardless if she's had 15 babies,
Yeah.
regardless if she's put on weight, regardless if she has wrinkles, you are crazy about
Yep,
her.
yep.
You will have a good sex life.
That's right.
If at any time she feels like
You're rejecting her for
you are after her body just so you can get that release, downhill,
That's right.
downhill.
True.
Yeah.
Now, can we go there? Do we dare?
We're going there.
Well, there's just so many subjects that I feel like need to be talked about for people and the world. And one of them is squirting. So people have, it's a phenomenon. I would say it's a phenomenon. And when I talk about sex with couples, we talk about everything. There's nothing I hold back, and I want to make sure she's having a good time. And what is that? What is squirting? So it typically, it's basically when a woman ejaculates through the vagina. And it's kind of like a man, when he has a climax, there's cum coming out. Same thing with a woman. So what is it? Is it urine? Is it whatever? Well, it is a fluid, and it is somewhat of a urine base, but it doesn't smell like urine. But it is some sort of combination of, water, urine, and cum. That's what it is.
Wow.
Now, yeah, I know. And
Hungry?
Sorry.
Put down that bowl of cereal.
Are you listening now? So, and women can be trained. They can train their bodies to squirt. I think everybody probably can if they really want to, frankly. And there's, ways to do that. I don't want to do a tutorial, but yeah, it's not that hard to figure out. Look, I'll just tell you how to do it, because other places online, I've looked to, like, where's the education on this? These people are trying to charge all this money for these videos to tell you how to make a woman squirt, okay? So it usually is like this, up about 1.5 inches or 1 inch into the vagina, the front part of the vagina, so the front facing part of her, there is a G-spot. And that G-spot, when you press on that, and you kind of press down on her abdomen a little bit, and she's also pressing, like she's having a baby in a way, that pressure, but she's got to be warmed up, she's got to be 20 minutes in probably, and there's got to be some arousal going on. That pressure can create the sensation where she's, and a climax where she's going to have a vaginal climax. When they say multi-orgasmic, that's what they mean. She can have a vagina orgasm, she can have a clitoral orgasm, and when you have it at the same time, it's pretty great.
So is that
when
the
men can do
ultimate
that-
that guys
yeah.
want their women to do?
Yeah, and so many men will say to me, I heard this today actually, a
Did
gentleman,
ya?
I heard it today, he said, well, what did he say there? I think you were here. He said something about,
Wait a second. I was not in a counseling session
no,
with her and
wasn't her
some guy.
counselor. No, but I think this guy was saying it as he was leaving. You mean females actually do have orgasms? Or something like that? Because I think in his world, that's just not the case. So men figure out how to please their women. And women let them. This can be a magical, magical time.
How does a guy, I can only imagine it would be frustrating if a guy is feeling like, I keep trying, and maybe she just can't close down the fact that she's got a scream
Work
kid
mode,
and the
yeah,
next,
yeah, that's
whatever
part
it
of it.
is. How does he help her?
Well,
Would not be frustrated,
yeah, it's going to be frustrating because he wants her to have a good time too, and then she's going to do it more with you. But you've got to understand what makes this woman tick. And I think she's got to get really honest with herself and really, really work on herself a little bit to let herself receive pleasure and to
Right.
calm down.
Yeah.
But it is it's a magical time because if your man can do that for you, you're going to feel what he's feeling, and then you're going to want that even more too. So it's really a great thing.
Maybe tequila.
A little
Maybe
wine.
a little tequila.
Yeah, a glass of wine helps females.
Or maybe
being
leave
out
the house.
being out of their routine bedroom. They don't have the kid 2 doors down. They're in a hotel. Spend some money, man. Make it happen. Give her, take a bubble bath together. Do massage together. Find a room with a jacuzzi.
Now, as a therapist, what's the benefit of a healthy sex life?
Well, they feel close. And they have each other's back. It's a loyalty factor. When a man is starving for sex, there's a resentment building on her because she's the one that has control over that. And women figure this stuff out early on. This is where the power struggle is. She doesn't want to give it up because he's being a bad boy. Do not make the war zone your bedroom, ladies. You're going to regret that for sure. But sex really is an obligation. I said it. When you're a couple, who else are they going to go get sex from if you're not going to put out? And I don't want to just say put out. I want you to enjoy it too.
Right.
And if you're not enjoying it, damn it, figure out why. Talk to a counselor. Was it something in your past? Is it something you haven't dealt with? Do you know what you're doing? Let's get some books going. Let's do some
Right.
research together.
Right.
And watch videos together. It will help. But sex is critical for all people. It's healthier for the body to have
Think of that little
orgasms.
70-year-old lady.
Right.
Right?
That was faking it and
Do you
hated him.
really want to go your whole
Right,
life?
and fake it. Oh my
know.
gosh. I was like,
know.
you're telling him before he dies. And he was it's like, oh my gosh, all the pieces came together for him. He's like, no wonder. I just thought you didn't like me. I thought you didn't love me. And so she's been, and when you have a secret, y'all, you feel like a whore in church. You feel like a whore in church there because you've been lying the whole time. And that's where her resentment came in. And all he wants to do is pleasure her. He thinks he's doing it right. Poor guy.
Right. You know what? I was at
But
the,
it saved their marriage.
I was at
It saved their
at the
marriage.
gym. Speaking of the gym,
Yeah.
I'm on the treadmill. You know how they have like all the TVs, and
Yeah.
And The Simpsons was on over here, and so what is Bart? Not Bart. Bart's the son. Homer, right?
Homer.
So I see that he like drapes all the rose petals, and la la la, and he's in his bathrobe, and he's got his finger circling the bed, and she comes. Now I can't hear it, but she comes in
Yeah.
and she's patting him, and you could tell she's turning him down.
It's like, oh, honey.
She gets in bed, she pulls the covers over. She's the opposite of the way he is, and his face is like, I just went through all this for nothing.
Right.
Right?
Right. But
So
you have to negotiate.
how do women let him down?
Well,
Gently.
Sometimes nothing you say is going to help that disappointment. He's going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
And he's just going to hear an excuse. And he's going to feel rejected, or he's going to feel like you don't love him or something. He's going to take it personal.
Right.
So there needs to be, look, I can't tonight, but I will this time.
Yeah.
Give him a future plan where he knows you're going to get it tomorrow at this time or whatever. Take me out, whatever, and we'll do it then. You got to let him know that he's not just going to be eternally starving.
Right. And on the other note too, Guy, you have to be realistic.
Yes.
Like if your timing is not,
She's a
she has to
prostitute
go
or-
to work in 5 minutes,
Right, forget
and
it.
you're going to mess up her hair and makeup.
We don't do quickies.
It's not going to happen.
And if she's in work mode or she's had a hard day, you're going to have to listen. You want to be sexy. Have a real conversation with her and look at her and say, "Tell me all about it, baby. I want to hear it. I'm so sorry. Let me rub your feet. Can I rub your back? Can I brush your hair? What do you need?
Oh my
You
gosh.
calm her ass
Yeah.
down that way.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like, hey babe, you can take whatever you want.
Right.
Yeah, and
because she's going to feel secure.
right.
Again, that's the word.
And she will want to reciprocate.
Now, I want to ask on a different note, and every woman's different. Just like
That's
every
right.
guy has, some guys are butt people, some guys are,
They're
boob
thigh
people,
and
whatever.
legs, or they're-
whatever it is there, because we're not necessarily visual creatures,
We're not
women,
usually,
but on a male, like if you saw a guy at a pool, what's the one body part that you go, I love that?
Probably, I think I like the arms. I think, arms are it for me, or abs. Yeah, I think abs are good. Probably abs or arms.
Yeah.
I like a great smile. I like a beautiful face. I do. So I like a good.
Okay, but could
and
you?
I like beard. I like beards.
I know. I kind of got into beards this year.
I like beards.
I
I
like
like the alpha male. I just like that.
I know.
So I like a little hair.
I like a Viking.
Don't be
kind of
shaving
thing.
everything. I like a little hair. Just saying.
Well, no, from the neck down.
Oh yeah. Well.
Cover that. Get
I don't
all
even
that
know-
off.
Well, that's her preference. I don't know that I like it all gone.
Really?
Well, I don't want a bush, but I wouldn't mind a little bit of, just a light.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
Well, here's the deal.
We'd have to-
If it gets to the point that you have got major
I'm not
ingrown
having
hairs
to- no,
and
no, no,
stubble,
no, no,
and
no,
you've
no.
got, skin
No, it's gotta look good.
disorders.
It's got to be clean and look good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't want to run out of battery sugar, so we got about.
We got to wrap it up.
We may have to wrap it up.
Do you feel better? Have you got back to your cereal?
And if you have questions, I'm happy to. We're happy
She's
to.
happy to answer.
Indulge them.
I
And it's
sleep with a
good
bra
about-
and dogs. Remember that. So you don't want to ask me.
But every woman, look, women, if you're struggling with this, you can call us. We will help you.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole word shock talking, you
It's
should
for
get it by
us.
now.
That's right.
Because we want to talk about things that people really, really, really want to know, but
If
they're
you want
afraid.
to learn how to squirt, we can teach you how to squirt.
Well, she can.
If you want to, men need to learn this too. You want to satisfy your partner. Y'all should be having great sex this year. Jupiter's in Scorpio. This is sexual healing year. No kidding. So the truth's coming out about the pain.
George Michael said.
That's right. Sexual healing. I love George Michael. I love him.
For gay couples and straight couples?
Absolutely. I'm not. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm good at this.
Share the love.
Share the love, y'all.
All right, share the love also. We want you to subscribe, like, share. If this is a subject you're like, you know what, honey, I heard something today I want you to listen to.
Yeah. You better copy the link.
Share, go over to our Facebook page, our Instagram, Shock Talking with Gretchen and Camille. We love having
Contact
y'all.
us.
Merry Christmas if
Have
we
an
don't see
orgasmic
you.
Christmas. Y'all be having orgasms now.
Merry Christmas.
Bye. Oh, it turned off.
Push that button.